fine. How are you?
Nice to see you again. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm very I'm great because I got a 10 score on my test.
Okay, and can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
So what are you going to do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow?
I will stay at home.
And what will you do at your home? Can you please tell me? What is something
I
that you will do?
haven't decided yet.
Okay, and next week, do you have any plans for the next week? What will you do next week?
I think I will go to a city.
Okay, very nice. And why? Can you please tell me why?
Because I want to go on the airplane.
Okay. Now we will start. Okay, so we will continue where we stop on our previous class. Now let's take a look here. Okay. Now I will share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see.
Okay. Now let's see. We have here animals. Okay, can you please tell me what animals do you like? What animals are your favorite? Can you please tell me?
My favorite animals is the the penguin because it's cute.
Okay, and can you describe penguin and tell me what is something that where lives penguin? What penguin likes to eat? Can you describe a little bit a penguin?
Penguins like to eat fish.
And
But
where
they
penguin?
can't fly.
Penguin?
They eat fish.
They eat fish. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me what is something that, for example, you which animal would you like to be if you can choose one animal? Which animal would you like to be?
I wouldn't like to be an animal because I want to be a people. It's nice.
Because why? Because
Because we can have a lot of experiments.
okay, very nice. Now let's see. We have here about this animal here. Okay, can you please tell me what is the first one? Okay, we have here the first animal. Okay, so what is this animal? B. Just one moment. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, what is this?
Hippos communicate.
Okay, so we have here hippos. What do you think about hippos? What is your opinion about hippos?
I think they are huge and they like to swim underwater.
Okay, and what do you think about hippos? What hippos likes to eat? What do they like to eat? Can you please tell me?
I think they like to eat fish.
Fish. And where can we find hippos? Where hippos live?
People live underwater and on land.
Okay, very nice. So this is about hippos. Okay, now let's see. Okay, number 2. What is number 2?
Honeybees in the place with a dance.
Honeybees. Okay. And what do you think about honeybees? What is your opinion about honeybees?
I think that they are strength and they are the most strength of all of the animals. They are very strength.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why?
Because they didn't do anything that animals do.
Okay. Now, okay, number 3. Can you please read number 3?
learn with monkeys and alarm signal to tell each other about danger.
Okay, and we have here, okay, this vervet monkeys. Okay, so what is something that what do you think about these monkeys? Okay, can you please tell me, do you like monkeys?
These monkeys are smart and friendly.
Okay, now and where monkey lives? Okay, where can we find some monkeys? Can you please tell me?
Monkeys are I find monkeys in the jungle and the zoo.
Okay, and what monkeys likes to eat? What do they like to eat? What is their favorite food?
I think their favorite food is I think it is bananas.
Bananas. Okay, and yes, and what do you think? Why monkeys likes to eat bananas? Why?
Because usually because that's the habit.
Okay, very nice. Now let's go with next one. Okay, can you please read the next one? What is the next one?
And the egg and ask the parrot who with
With whom they can work? Okay, they can work with a scientist. Okay, so would you, for example, would you like to be a scientist?
I wouldn't like to be a scientist because it's because I will never get any sleep and it's hard work.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, so we have here word in context. Okay, so we need to connect 1 to 6 with A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, now can you please read number 1? What is number 1 here? Can you please tell me?
Is
Okay.
Something situation that is hard to deal with.
Okay, number 2.
Decibel.
Decibel.
Decibel. I don't know.
Decibel is just one moment. The measurement of how loud sound is. Okay, so this is the measurement of how loud, about the sound. Okay, now number 3. What is number 3?
Any signal.
Okay, so signal. What is signal? Can you please tell me? What do you think? What can be signal?
I think something that used to share information.
Okay, alarm. Number 4.
Alarm is to make something to afraid worries.
Okay, difficulty.
Difficulty is also situation that is hard to deal with.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, what is difficult for you? Can you please tell me what is difficult for you?
I think learning Chinese is a little bit difficult.
And why? Can you please tell me why?
Because we need a strong hand.
Okay, and we have here number 6. What is number 6?
Underwater. It's below the surface of water.
Underwater. Okay, very nice. Okay, so what animals live under the water? Can you please tell me what animals we can see under the water?
I think dolphins, crab, starfish.
Okay, and of these animals, okay, which animal is interesting for you? Which animal is interesting for you? Can you please tell me?
I think the dolphins is interesting because it's like a star.
Okay, and what where can we find dolphins and what dolphins likes to eat? Can you please tell me where can we find dolphins and what dolphins likes to eat? Can you please tell me?
Mm, I think the dolphins like to eat. Mm,
What is something that dolphins
it's like
likes to?
it's some small animals like crabs.
Okay, and would you like, for example, if you can, okay, would you like to be a dolphin? What
I
would you?
just like to be the dolphin because uh, I want to be smart like people.
Yes, but what do you think? Our dolphins are smart. What do you think about dolphins?
They are just a little smart
And why? Why do you think so?
because they know how to play ball with their hands.
Okay. Now let's take a look here. Okay. Now can you please, okay, read this and this text?
My teacher taught me that Candy was running forest 50 years. Wow, that's a lot. How many words do you know? And that's no. It's fine. Only
Okay.
for more than Candy.
Okay. Now, what is something that is interesting that you learned, for example, from someone who is your teacher, someone who is your friend? What is something interesting that you learned about?
That
Do-
um,
There's something
I love how
interesting.
to be friendly like that
Okay. And why? Can you please tell me why?
because they are very friendly and kind.
Mm, Okay. Now, which sentence here is in direct speech? Which sentence says something about direct speech?
I think only for more than Candy.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay, we have here this. Okay, this part. Now walk around the classroom and find something. Okay, is interested in wild animals. So what is interesting about wild animals? Can you please tell me what?
That it can run fast and see the direction.
Mhm. Okay, and would you like, for example, would you like which wild animal can be interesting for you? Can you please tell me?
I think the cheetah can be interesting because it's the fastest animal in the world.
Okay, now and we have here words to more and to know more about snakes. Now, can you please tell me what do you think about snakes? Can you please tell me what do you think
I think
about?
it's long and dangerous. Sometimes I thought the snake was a leaf.
hmm Okay, okay, very nice. Okay, and where can we find snakes?
We can find snakes in bushes and
Mm,
jungles.
Okay, and yes, okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
I think they has poison in their mouth.
Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Now let's have a look. Okay. We have here this animal. What animal is here in this picture? What animal is that?
I think it's an elephant.
Okay. And what do you think? What do you think about elephants? What What is your opinion about elephants?
I think the elephants use strong to drink water.
Okay. And where can you find elephants, and what elephants usually like to eat? Okay. Can you please tell me?
The elephants we can find in the savannas.
Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, so we have here elephants. Elephants use their trunks too. Why do they use their trunks? Okay, what do they?
Because it jumps along and help.
Okay, now and can you please tell me? Yes. Okay, now number two. Can you please read number two?
Elephants use the air to show excitement or happiness.
Okay. Okay, now number three.
Elephants use their voices to communicate over several kilometers.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you think about these elephants? What do
I
you
think
think?
they're loud and big.
Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, write down 5 or 6 facts you learned about animals. What is something interesting that you learned about animals?
I learned about the egg, the bird's egg. It's
Okay,
interesting.
and what is something that is interesting?
That the bird's egg has a lot of calcium there.
Okay, now, okay, and what did you learn about bees? What is something that
Mm,
you learned about bees? Why bees
I learned
needs?
that bees wax in honey to live.
And why bees, for example, can be interesting for us? Okay, so why are they interesting to us, to people?
I think because it has a strange life.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, write down 5 or 6 facts. Okay, choose one animal. Can you choose one animal?
Mm,
You try to choose one animal.
I use the lizard.
Okay, so now tell me 5 things that are interesting about this animal. What is something that is interesting about this animal for you?
Because it can climb the wall. It runs fast by falling, and it
hmm
has a useful tail.
hmm Okay, yes, this is something that can be interesting. Now, and what is something that is not interesting about these animals?
That is the that it doesn't know. It's either smart. It
hmm
doesn't know the way in our house.
hmm Okay, very nice. Now, let's take a look. Okay, we have here this part. Now, can you please read this text for us? Can you please
The
read this
girl
text?
is watching a movie. She likes it. The boys are playing music. They are making a lot of noise. Was everybody, anybody, nobody, and somebody singular?
Okay. Now let's see. And what is something that, for example, you like to do? You like to do with your friends. Can you please tell us what is something that you like to do with your friends?
I like to play hide and seek with my friends. I talk to
Because
them because I want to talk this part.
mhm. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that you like to do. Okay. Now, and what movies do you, can you please tell me first? Do you like to watch movies? Do you like to watch movies?
I prefer read books because I don't like to watch movies
Mhm. Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
because it sometimes hurts my eyes.
Okay, very nice. Now, and which movie can be interesting? Is interesting for you? Can you please tell me which movie is interesting for you?
I think Doraemon is the movie that is makes me interested
Because why? Because
because it makes me laugh. I like laughing.
okay, very nice. Now let's take a look here. Okay, now can you fill these blanks for me? Can you please fill these blanks?
Does anybody wants to go to the movies with me?
Okay, and what is something that, for example, you like to do with your friends? Do you have something that you would like to do with your friends?
I
Can you
want
please?
to work in our homework with them
Because why? Because
I like to help them with the homework.
okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, and number two, can you please read number two?
Everybody likes the new teacher.
Okay.
Nobody wants to go out in the rain.
Okay, and do you like your teacher? Do you like your teacher?
I like my teacher because she's nice and friendly. She's smart.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look here. Wrap up. Okay, now in this picture, can you please tell me what can you see it? What can you see in this picture?
I see a squid monster.
Okay, and this is octopus. Octopus.
I think it's an octopus monster.
And what do you think about octopus? What is your opinion about octopus?
I think they has ink and they're dangerous.
Okay, and why do you think so?
I think they has red ink and long arms because they like that.
Okay, and what is something that you would like to do with we have here octopus. Okay, what is the color of the octopus?
The color is sometimes it's purple.
Okay, sometimes octopus can be purple. Very nice. Now let's take a look here. Okay, can you please read this to here to here? Can you please read this text for us?
Last year, I saw a huge octopus in the tank at the zoo. It has a large head and 8 long arms with round suckers on them. While I was watching, the octopus changes its skin color. At first, it was brown with white spots. Then it moved to some pink color and it changed its color too pink. It almost disappears into the color. The scientists and the zoo says that the octopus is a very intelligent animal.
Okay, they are very intelligent animals. Okay, and what other animals are intelligent?
I think the I don't know a lot about animals.
Okay, so what animals are smart? What do you think? What animals are smart?
I think I think maybe the tiger is a little bit smart.
Okay, and yes, and why? Why do you think so?
Because it knows how to hide. But I don't know if that's true.
Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, can you please read from here to here? Can you please read this text?
When when I got home, I read more about octopus. Most octopuses live on the bottom of the ocean or in coral reefs. They eat crabs, shrimps, and lobsters. An emperor of octopus uses suckers to hold its prey and pull into its mouth. If an octopus loses an arm, it can grow a new one. When it wants to move, once it prepares itself by making jets of water with its body. An octopus has a good eyesight and can see colors.
Okay, now what colors are interesting? Can you please tell me what colors are interesting for you? Can you please tell me what colors are interesting for you? What is something that is interesting for you?
I think some facts of nature is interesting about me.
Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, let's see. Okay, this part. Okay, can you please read from here to here?
An octopus changes its skin color to communicate with other octopus. Its skin color can attract a mate or one other octopuses to stay away. Some octopuses can use color to show their moods. When they want, they are afraid. When they rest, they're angry. When they're brown, they're relaxed.
Okay.
I think octopuses are very smart and can do many interesting things. I want to go back to the zoo to see the octopus again. I hope that one day we can see an octopus in the ocean.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Now, what interesting thing do you think octopus can do?
I think octopus can walk with 8 legs and it can swim faster. It can change color.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay, and can you please tell me? Yes, that is nice. Okay, can you please tell me how does the writer start the essay? What is something that is interesting about this text?
The writer describes That's the octopus is smart and do and it can do very interesting things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very nice. And number 2, can you please read number 2?
How does the writer finish the day?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. And number 3.
Until number 3 is what words does the writer use to describe the octopus? There is very described by the colors and their legs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me what animals would you like to describe? Do you have some animals that you would like to describe?
But I think I have I like to describe cats and dogs, birds too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why?
Because
Why? Why would you want to describe this?
because those animals have a lot of common facts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. We have here choose a topic. Interesting. What topic would you like to write about? What is the topic that you would like to write about?
I would like to write about the birds that the colorful birds.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. And why? Why would you like to write about this? What is the reason? Why would you like to write about this?
I would like to rant around colorful birds because we can show people about their interesting color.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now write a sentence. How would you write a sentence? Here. What is something that you would like? What sentence would you like to write about?
To write a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
To tell people about the thing you want to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's take a look. Mm-hmm. We have here use adjective to describe people. Okay, so adjective are words that describing someone. Okay, can you please tell me, for example, who would you like to describe? Hmm?
I want to describe my dad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and why? Why would you like to describe this? Why?
Because my dad has a lot of things to describe.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things to describe. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, let's see what do we have more here. Draw and label some pictures to share. Okay, so what pictures, for example, do you like it? What pictures, let's say, are interesting when you want to describe it? What pictures are interesting for you? Can you please tell me?
I think picture picture about the sunset are interesting
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why this is interesting for you? Why?
because the sunset is red.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, there. Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay. Now I want to ask you, Johnny, can I go to the toilet, please? Can I go to the toilet? Okay, thank you.
Ah. Wow, 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 wow.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now let's continue with this. Okay, now we have here present your descriptive essay to the class. Okay, so now we have here a parrot. Okay, can you please tell me, would you like to write more about parrot?
I want to write about the parrot because I like colorful birds. The parrot is one of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. And what is something that, for example, that you would like to write about parrot?
I think I would write about its fur.
Mm-hmm. So what would you like to write? What would you like to write about?
I would like to write about its colorful fur and wings.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why would you like to write about this? Why?
Because It will make other people interested.
Okay. Now, and we have here on what other animals you would like to write about. Okay, so would you like to write something about other animals?
Sometimes I would like to write about their voices.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why? Why?
Because it has a beautiful voice, and it can say hello like us.
Okay, now we have here, okay, read your essay with an energy. Okay, so what is something that you would like to say about parrots, about different animals? Okay, let's try with dolphins. How would you describe a dolphin? What would you say about dolphins?
I will say how intelligent is it, what does it eat?
Okay, but try to describe. Okay, so you can say, for example, I like dolphins because, and try to say everything. But
Because it's friendly and it's smart. It's
okay,
not
so
to save other people.
so okay, very nice. And where can we find some dolphins?
You can find some dolphins in the ocean.
In
In the
ocean.
ocean.
Okay, and what dolphins likes to eat? What dolphins like to eat?
Dolphins like to eat dolphins like to eat like shrimps and starfishes and other small animals.
Small animals. Okay, now let's take a look here. Okay, in this, okay, so we have this question. Okay, can you please read this question and give me your answer? Can you please read this question?
How do animals communicate?
So how do animals communicate?
Animals communicate sometimes by sign or
Okay.
voices.
Okay. Now let's see. And for example, how dolphins can communicate? What do you think? How dolphins can communicate?
Dolphins can communicate.
So what do they use if they want to communicate?
They can use sounds. It can travel thousands of kilometers.
Okay. And how about other animals? How other animals can communicate? What other animals can do to communicate?
The animals sometimes use signals, like use the legs to call others.
To call others. Okay. Now, and would you like, for example, to have to learn to communicate with some animals? Would you like to do that?
I would like this, but I can't because I can't do that. Because I'm a human. I can't speak with the dolphin. I must study the dolphin.
Okay. And which animal would you like to communicate? Can you please tell me which animal would you like, for example, to communicate?
I would like to communicate with the birds because I like to hear their songs.
Because why? Because
I want to hear their song.
okay. Now let's take a look. Okay, and what have you learned about the animals? What is something that you learned about the animals?
I got the the animals thinking and changing color.
Changing colors. Okay. And but how they can speak with each other? What do you think? How they can speak with each other? Uh, that means how they can communicate with each other. What do you think?
They can communicate by voices, but their voices are very loud, or they can use the signal.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay. We have here this in this picture. Can you please tell me what can you see it? What can you see here in this picture?
I can see a castle.
Okay, but what is this? What can you see here?
I think it's a ancient castle.
Okay, and yes, and can you please tell me, would you like, for example, if you can, would you like to go to visit this place? Would you like to go to visit this place?
I think I would like to visit this place because it sounds interesting.
It sounds interesting. Okay, and why this is so interesting for you? Why?
Because I will know about ancient people.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Mm,
What is
I
something interesting? For example, if I want to come to your city, what is something interesting to see in your city? What can be?
It has delicious food and large castles.
Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, and in this part of the picture, what can you see it? What?
Actually, a high mountain with houses and farms.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And would you like to go there to visit these high mountains? Would you like to do that? Would you like to go hiking?
But you wouldn't like to go hiking because we need to use a bike or we used to use leg. But I'm scared that I will fall over the hill.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And we have here mountains, and I want to ask you about rivers. Do you like rivers? Can you please tell me?
What do you mean rivers?
River. Do you know what is river?
Rivers, yes, I know it. I like
So,
rivers because it has some living plants underwater in the industry.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so those are rivers. Now, and I want to ask you, okay, what animals can be found in the river? Can you please tell me what animals can be found in the river?
Um, and have the the river grass.
Animals. What
Animals,
animal?
um, a fish, as a but just tiny fish.
Okay, uh, a fish. Okay, and can you please tell me what do you think about fish? What is your opinion about fish? Can you please tell me what do you think about fish?
I think fish um, are big and they like they have colorful fur.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Okay, and would you like, for example, would you like to swim with the fish? Would you like to do that?
I would like to swim with dolphins because I want to have a content.
Okay, and where else would you like to swim? Where else do you like to swim? Where would you like to swim
I
in
would
the
like
ocean? Would you like?
to because swimming makes my hands strong.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, we have here this part. Okay, now can you please read this question and give me your answer?
What do different cultures give to the world?
Okay, so what do the different cultures give to the world? Can you please tell me what is something that is interesting about your culture? What is something that is interesting and fun about your country? Can you please tell me?
My country has a boat driving contest, rowing contest, and some traditional food.
Okay, and why? Why
Mm,
this is interesting?
Because the food is very nice and yummy.
And yummy. Okay, and what is something that I can see about history in your country? Something that is interesting about history in your country.
My history has great kings.
Why is that interesting?
Because the kings are good leaders and has some interesting books
Like
about
what?
cultures.
What are some interesting books?
Some interesting books because is something people must do about the world.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what is something in the future that you would like to see? Do you have something in the future that you would like to see? Can you please tell me? What would you like to see in the future?
I want to see the bread, in in the in Asia. But other another country, I want to see their food.
Okay. Now, and what other countries are, for example, where would you like, for example, to go?
I would like to go perhaps to France to see the Eiffel Tower.
Because why? Because
Because I want to see that I like height.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what else? What is something that you are scared of? Can you please tell me what is something that you are scared of?
I'm scared of going by ship.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, and why? Why are you scared of this? Why? What is the reason?
Because I'm scared of tidal waves.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, that was really nice. I want to ask you. We finished our class. Can you please tell me? Do you have any questions for me?
I don't have any questions.
Did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
I like this class very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Now I have to go, and I want to see you next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.